time for our pick. Who will be the Republican candidate for president, Fennell?
Donald Trump.
Mary?
Donald Trump.
Leto?
DeSantis.
I'm sticking with Nikki Haley. I think he's going to falter before the Iowa caucus, but I think even if he doesn't, I think he's either going to lose Iowa or it's going to be super close. And the narrative from the media is going to be he's wounded, and all of the other candidates and all of the media is going to pile on. And that's going to be the narrative that he's going to have to fight. Don't you shake your head at me, Fennell. You think I can't see you? This is a gallery view, girl.
She's polling at 3%.
I know. But remember when Kamala had that moment on the debate stage? That little girl was me, and she went from here to here overnight.
And back down to here.
And back down to there. But she made it.
This is why this is so important. You still don't have any major Republicans at this point not standing with Donald Trump. No matter what, they still say, well, I disagree with everything that he does and says, but if he's the nominee, I'll support him. And his cult following, they don't waver, and they will not waver. They will not waver for anyone. You have seen them, you heard them. They everything. They will not vote for anyone. He is still king. He's God to them.
Okay, but,
No way.
but I'm saying there's a difference between getting off your ass and going and voting for Donald Trump. And a lot of that 30% will. A lot of them will just keep going to the rallies and wearing the hats. And if they see that he's wounded, if they see that he may not make it, if they do vote, they may silently go vote for somebody else. Still go to the rallies, still give him money.
51% of Republican voters said that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if no matter what kind of legal trouble he gets into, they're still going to vote for him. They are still going to vote for him. In fact, 11% said it makes them more likely to vote for him. So the more trouble he gets into, the happier they are to vote for him. And do you know why that is?
They're petulant children.
Yeah, because they're racist assholes?
All of that.
Let's talk about DeSantis. Leto, I want
Yes.
to know that.
DeSantis has a couple of things going for him, which are not things that I think are good things. I think he's smart enough to know when to shut up. He's smart enough to know when to say the loud part loud and the quiet part quiet. I feel like DeSantis has enough political savvy to do the kind of like Machiavellian machinations behind the scenes. And then people support what he does because there are a lot of people that, let's face it, like what he stands for, like what he's putting out there. And I think if he starts to get in trouble and enough bad things start to happen, I kind of feel the way Gary does, that he'll become like, a wounded fish in the ocean. The sharks are going to pounce. And I think the people that love the extremist view that he puts out there are going to latch on to DeSantis because they're going to think, look what he's accomplished in Florida, and he knows what he's doing, and this and that. And that's why I think that he'll become the kind of de facto nominee.
I just want to point out that it's up to white women. I mean, 52% of white women voted for Trump in 2016, and then they doubled down. 55% of white women voted for him again in 2020. So all of the people who said, oh, he's just talking, he won't actually do it. And then they saw him actually do the thing, and then they still voted for him. Let's just be clear. White women, it's a big problem compared to 94% of Black women who voted for President Biden.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to You Can't Beat Blue on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And you can send your questions and comments to me directly at youcan'tbeatblue@gmail.com. I answer them all.